Hey everyone, this is question 20 from the June 2024 paper 1. So let's get right into it. Before we start a question like this, I think it's best to review our exponent rules so we know exactly how to approach a question like this. So our first one is the product rule. And say we have a to the x times a to the y. We can rewrite this as a to the x plus y. So when we times two terms, we can add the powers if the base is the same. Second one, we have the quotient rule. Similar thing over here, but just dividing and subtracting. So I have a to the x divided by a to the y. This is the same as a to the x minus y. The third one, we have our power rule. So if we have a to the x and we're turning this to the power of y, is a to the xy. We multiply the powers this time, not add them. And then if we have a negative exponent, so say we have a to the minus x, we can rewrite this as 1 over a to the x. And lastly, our fractional exponent, if we have a to the x over y, we can rewrite this like so. So the denominator goes on the outside here, and the numerator, we turn it to the power. Okay, so now we know that, let's get right into our question. So we're given two expressions, and we're also given this identity, and we need to work out n. So let's focus on our first expression. So rewriting the question is the best way to really understand the question, get a feel of it. So looking at our rules that we have just written here, what ones do we think we can use? Well, clearly this is a fraction, so we can definitely use our quotient rule. And this we can rewrite using the fractional part. So let's use number 5 first. So if this is our y, let's say, and then we can put a 1 there if you want. So we can rewrite this as, we know y is equal to 3, x equals 1, so it's 2 to the 1 over 3. Let's rewrite that first. So 2 to the x equals... Fine. Okay, now using rule 2, we subtract our exponents. So 2 to the x equals 2 to the n minus 1 over 3. Okay, now, since our bases are the same, we can just say our powers are equal. So x equals n minus 1 over 3, rearranging x plus 1 over 3 equals n. This is going to be our first identity. Okay, let's work on our second identity now. Make this a bit smaller. Fine, okay. Our second one, we have 2 to the y equals 2 to the power of 5. First, let's rewrite this as a power of 2. So again, using our fractional exponent, this is just a 1. No. This would be a 2, wouldn't it? Really? So it would be 2 to the 1 over 2 equals root 2. So 2 to the y equals 2 to the half to the power of 5. And again, we can use rule number 3, our power rule. 2 to the y equals, we multiply the exponents. 2 to the 5 over 2. Again, we can use what we've done here. We can just equate our exponents. So y equals 5 over 2. Okay, now this is helpful because we know this. So if x plus y equals 8, if we know y, we can definitely find out x and then hence work out n. So x, sub this into this equation here. And this would be our answer, or you could rewrite it as an improper fraction. So here, as a mixed number, sorry, not improper fraction. Either one would be fine. Okay, so where do we get our marks quickly? We would get the first mark for using any of these two. So let's say here, we get a mark here. We get the second mark for finding out x is 11/2, and we get the third mark obviously for finding out our answer